Hello everyone, welcome back, and if you are new, I'm Lene, the author of The Forever Fat Burner and founder of JourneyTowardJoy.com, where you learn to supercharge your health and simplify your lifestyle. Today's video is part 3 of a tutorial for beginners and seasoned health fanatics who really want to determine if their body is in fat burning mode or fat building mode. In the first video, we walked through these steps that you will need to create basic nutrition plans for better health, better nutrition, and a better physique. I've linked that video for you here. In the second video, we identified different hormone indicators and how to adjust our behaviors if they're not in balance to help us remain in fat burning mode. If you missed that video, I also linked it for you here. With our basic nutrition plan and our hormone indicators in mind, we can now adjust our nutrition plan using the 7 hormone indicators to help keep us in fat burning mode. This is how you can build and customize a diet and nutrition plan for you. Recall from the last video that the reason why some diets and fitness plans work for some and not others is that everyone has a different hormonal makeup. Your body is constantly giving you signs that your hormones are either in fat burning mode or fat building mode. I call these signs hormone indicators. And once you know the hormone indicators to watch for, you can then modify and adjust your habits and your nutrition to keep you in fat burning mode. You see, we used to believe that if you simply cut your calories and you increase your activity, that you'll lose weight. We now know that if your fat-burning hormones are not balanced, you cannot lose weight. Today I'm going to share with you an excerpt from my book, The Forever Fat Burner, to help you get started in recognizing and addressing the key hormone indicators that can help you stay on track toward burning fat. These indicators are the most common complaints that I see in my practice that are associated with the inability to lose weight. And to recap for you, these 7 indicators are sleep, hunger, energy, cravings, digestion, mood, and your workout performance. Make sure you have reviewed the questions to ask yourself and the behavioral changes you will need to make to help these key hormone indicators remain in balance. If you've tried the behavior adjustments and you want to tweak your nutrition plan even more, then I suggest you follow the method outlined for you in the next part of this video. These small adjustments will help you to increase your fat burning potential. Keep in mind that you will need to address each one in the order provided, trying only one option at a time. Try each method for 2 to 3 days with no other changes and look for improvements in your noted imbalances. Please note that once you start to experience balance and you see improvement, then you really need not progress any further as you have solved the issue. Make the necessary adjustments to your food tracking sheet as was discussed in the Beginner's Guide to Better Nutrition. In this manner, you now have your plan that promotes balance and turns up fat-burning mechanisms. Here are the steps in the order that you will try for continual fat loss. The first step is to increase your water intake and make sure the body is properly hydrated. At least half your body weight in ounces of water per day. Ideally, you will work up to 100 to 128 ounces of water each day. Add more protein and green fibrous veggies to each meal. You can start with adding a serving to each meal per day. Then add in a serving of fat per day, starting with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Add in 1 complex carbohydrate per day. The best time is to have the complex carbohydrate right after strength training or intense exercise. If you are not exercising intensely, then have the starch in the morning or at dinner. Take out 1 serving of fat or 1 serving of carbohydrate. Add in a snack consisting of protein and fibrous vegetables. Don't forget that if cravings are an issue, then let yourself have an approved cheat if it means keeping you on track. By allowing you a treat now and then, it helps you feel like you're not deprived. You're more likely to stick with your plan. So how do you put these steps into practice? Let's go through the hormone indicators again and tailor these 7 steps to each one. Analyze your last meal before bed. If it was low in protein and fat, then increase these first. Otherwise, try adding in a carbohydrate to your dinner and pay attention to your body's reactions. With hunger, try these methods one at a time in this order to help curb your appetite. Try each one for 2 to 3 days before you move on to the next one. Remember, that's important. First, make sure that you are hydrated. We can easily confuse hunger with the body's need for hydration, so always start with water. Then, increase the ounces of protein you're eating at each meal and increase fibrous vegetables. Add 1 tablespoon of fat to your meal. Add 1 serving of complex carbohydrate. And lastly, add in a snack of protein and vegetables so that you are having 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 meals instead of just 3. If your energy is crashing at any particular time of day, first make sure that you're properly hydrated. Then take a look at each meal that you've had just before the crash. First, you may want to try adding in more protein to these meals. If you're still feeling fatigued, add in a serving of fat or carbohydrate based upon what was low at this meal and see if your energy improves. Lastly, if these options do not increase your energy, try adding a snack in during this time. If you have cravings, assess if you also have signs of low blood sugar. An excellent way to determine this is to eat a snack. If you eat a green apple and 2 hard-boiled eggs and feel back to normal, then most likely your previous meal was not large enough, your workouts are too intense, you're sleep deprived, or you need to take in regular snacks. Of course, if you have added in a snack and you still have cravings, you should consider budgeting in a cheat meal once per week and allow yourself to have the food that you truly crave. You have to play around with your routine to get to the bottom of what your body is telling you. With mood, this can be a little tricky, but try eating more frequently, especially if you think low blood sugar could be a contributing factor. If you're eating lower carbohydrate content, try adding in 1 serving to one of your meals. Make sure your protein intake is adequate and appropriate for your body weight. So 0.75 to 1 gram per pound of body weight is a safe bet. Protein chains contain amino acids, and amino acids are the building blocks to neurotransmitters that are responsible for contentment and satisfaction. When it comes to workout performance, always make sure that you're hydrated before, during, and after your workout. If your performance is still suffering, then try adding in a serving of complex carbohydrates after a workout and at dinner. Make sure that you are eating enough throughout the day. If your hunger is increasing and your energy is decreasing, you have not hit the sweet spot of nutrition or exercise balance. For example, on a HIIT day or circuit training day, I will eat 4 times a day and add in 2 servings of sweet potato. On yoga, walking, or hiking days, I'll eat 3 times a day and have only one serving of sweet potato and limit my fruits and fats. It is essentially a method of maximizing hormone response to food and exercise to get the results that you want. So in this video, we discuss the big hormone indicators that you need to watch out for when determining if you are in fat burning mode. We discussed sleep, hunger, energy, cravings, mood, digestion, workout performance, and the different adjustments that you can make to your nutrition plan to keep you on track. The biggest mistake folks make when starting a new diet plan is that they try to make it more complicated than it really needs to be, and therefore they give up. So let's keep it as simple as possible. Here is the first thing that you should do once you finish this video. Pick just one of the hormone indicators that needs your attention, and then try just one dietary suggestion to help keep you in fat burning mode. Then I want you to come back to this page and post your results. You can do this. I believe that you are just a few choices away from getting on track towards burning more fat. Thank you so much for watching this video and for considering what small changes that you wish to make to improve your fat burning potential. As always, remember to supercharge your health, to simplify your lifestyle so that you can satisfy your soul. Mwah.